יונתן, כמה מילים. Esther, this is not how I expected for us to come home to the land. But as much as you love the land will now love you. And the land will embrace you, and you will truly become part of the land you loved so much. A lot of people know Esther from her writing, from her speeches, and from her protests. But I knew another side of her. And what was that side? She was the one that taught me love of an undivided, God-given land. She was the one that told me to love the Jewish people, the halakha. She was the one who taught me everything I know about halacha, Torah, everything. Undiluted, unchanged, pure. That's who she was. Undiluted, unchanged, pure. She also taught me another lesson. She was subjected to horrible lies. And because she was a woman, a lot of people felt that she was fair game. It's a problem we have in this country, a real problem, even though it was our women who stayed true and didn't embrace the golden calf. I asked her, why don't you respond to this Lashon Hara? Many times coming from very senior officials in the government of the day, or very prominent media people. And she gave me a very simple answer. I know who I am. I don't have to respond to lies. And it taught me a very good lesson for the Jewish people. We know who we are, exactly who we are. And we don't have to feel sorry about anything. She never did. I remember when we came home, one of the first things we did, which was her dream, was to have a Hafnesat Sefer Torah at Kever Yosef. And she felt that this was important to put a marker down for the future. This is ours, and we're coming back. I was incredibly proud of her for that. I should tell you that at the end, which came all too quickly, I never saw anybody as brave as she was. I never doubt the bravery and courage of a woman. I learned that also. When we came into the emergency room in Hadassah on Shabbat, we were there by the grace of God, we had minutes to spare. And she fought. She fought hard to live. We all kind of knew at that point that it wasn't going to end well. But a mess happened, a real mess. She was taken into the ICU, the corona ward, and I just stood there because I didn't think in a million years, they would let me in. Who's allowed into a corona ward? But the head nurse, in an act of incredible chesed and decency, allowed me to suit up and stay with my wife for the last 3 days of her life. At the end, I was given two choices. Let her die naturally, or let her fight. And I looked at the doctor and I said, you know, this woman fought for me for 30 years. I'm not giving up on her. I'm going to give her the opportunity to do what she does best, which is to fight. And he agreed. And everybody actually was very relieved. This is the loyalty a husband owes a wife. And she sure demonstrated loyalty to her husband over so many years. So she fought hard for about an hour. And then I was called back quickly because she was going. So as I held her and was saying things to her, one of the nurses pointed out that her heart monitor kicked in, and she heard me. And I'm so thankful for that. So I told her, when you reach the gates of Shamayim, embrace my parents, embrace your parents, and embrace our Rav, Kabot HaRav Mordechai Eliyahu Zecher Tzadik Livracha, and wait for me. Because in God's good time, we'll be together again. I will love you forever.
מנהג ירושלים שאין מלינים את המת, ומכיוון שאנחנו נמצאים גם ממש לפני ראש חודש ואז אין מספידים, אנחנו נבקש את התנצלות הרבנים, אישי הציבור שנמצאים פה על קוצר הזמן, ואנחנו נמשיך במסע הלוויה.